Hey, hey there, friendship friends. Good day to you. How are you? Well, that was a great ride on my little friend Horsey here. Yeah. Wow, what a ride. So yesterday we talked about glasses and things, what we use to see. And today I want to chat with you just a bit about what are on the eyes of this horse, what are guarding its eyes. You can see sometimes when you pass a horse and buggy that the horses often have what we call blinders on their bridle, on their harnesses. Blinders on each side of the horse's face to cover their eyes. Now, do you know what a blinder does for a horse? Well, the blinder helps the horse stay focused on the road ahead, and it also helps him not to be scared by the cars or trucks that might be passing along each side of it. So it keeps the horse's attention looking straight ahead and not to the side. See, that way the horse really doesn't see what I'm doing over here or doing over here, so it can keep its attention focused on where it's going. You know that sometimes we need help to stay focused. It can be really easy to get distracted, can it? Yeah, we can get distracted at work. We can get distracted when we are listening to others. What? Oh, I'm sorry, I was distracted. See? No, we can get distracted in many different ways and forget what we're supposed to be focusing on. So I want to put a horse aside here, and I want you to take your hands and hold them to the side of your face, just like this. Cup them on each side of your eyes. And without turning your head, can you see to the side? No, you really can't see beyond your hands. I can't see what's over here on this side of my hand because now I'm focused straight ahead on what I'm to be looking at. You're able to concentrate on what is in front of you when you hold your hands up like this. In a sense, this is like the horse's blinders, keeping you focused on what's ahead. Well, the Bible tells us that we're to be intent upon what we look at, and it also offers some guidance as to what we really should be focused on in life. Colossians chapter 3, verses 1 and 2. Maybe it's something you can read together today. You have been raised up with Christ, so think about things that are in heaven. That is where Jesus Christ is. He is sitting at God's right hand. Think about things that are in heaven. Don't think about things that are only on the earth. Now, we do acknowledge that we have many important things to think about here on earth. But we also want to make sure that we're thinking about what is important for our future. Living for Jesus now and in the future is very important for us to be ready to be with Jesus, to be in heaven with God, because we're going to be there a long time, much longer than we've lived a life here on earth. And it's easy to get caught up in what's around us and not to focus on Jesus, not to focus on his ways. And we get caught up thinking about too many other things. So I want you to imagine what it would be like to be with Jesus in the future. 2 Corinthians 4:18 says this, we don't spend all of our time looking at what we can see. Instead, we look at what we can't see. Does that make sense to you? Listen, we don't want to spend all of our time looking at what we can see. We want to look at what we can't see. That's because what can be seen here now lasts only a short time. But what can't be seen, heaven, will last forever. So even though we can't see Jesus now, we do know that someday we will see him forever. And we will live today. And while we live today, we want to follow him and all of his ways. So sometimes we need to focus on him. We need to think about Jesus. We need to make sure that he is the center of our attention. We need to put our blinders on so that we don't get distracted from God's ways. There are many things around us that want to distract us from learning more about God. So it's important that we concentrate and focus on Jesus straight ahead. Hebrews 12:2 says, let us keep looking to Jesus. He is the one who started our journey of faith, and he is the one who will complete our journey of faith. So we want to turn our eyes to Jesus. Look to him while we go through this life, riding horses or whatever we choose to do, we want to make sure that we are focused ahead. Whoa! Woo! What a ride. It is a ride here on earth. Let us focus our eyes on Jesus and let us make sure that we are living each day for Him. So today, I wish you a day filled with peace, a day filled with joy, and may God richly bless you.